How's it going? So, question. I just received this question by a dude today, actually, and figured it was going to be a good post because the question has not been only brought up once, but I've been asked this question multiple times, and this question is from a stance of someone getting closer, trying as hard as they can. So, when I am trying as hard as I can to get closer to Christ, when I believe that I'm getting closer to Christ, why do bad things happen to me? Why do I all of a sudden feel worse, or I feel like I don't have his presence. His presence isn't within me. Why do things just physically and objectively just go bad for me? There's a lot of answers for that, but I want to dive in first to this mindset that we are getting closer to Christ. I'm not convinced that that's how this relationship works. I'm not convinced that we get closer to Christ. I'm convinced that Christ is completely and truly present with us right now as we speak. And there's no aspect of me reaching out, me going to Christ, me getting closer, but more so it's Christ allowing me to recognize his presence, allowing me to recognize that he is right next to me. Because when we sin, there's no separation. In our lives, we don't remove. We love to say that we push Christ away. We love to say that, yeah, I just feel really far away from Christ. And yeah, we can feel that, but in reality, he's right next to us the entire time. It just comes down to the recognition of that or not. Whether we accept that he's right there or if we don't. So, with that said, I completely understand and I know the feeling of, man, I really feel like I'm on the right track. I really feel like I'm doing the right things. Why is God allowing? Why are these bad things happening to me? Well, in all reality, there is a good and an evil. And so they're on two sides. And if both sides want you, what do you think is going to happen if you start leaning to the other side? What do you think, how can I'm thinking a basketball, if I'm graduating high school and there's two colleges, okay, not me, say a really good basketball player is graduating high school and there's two college teams, two college coaches that really, really want him. And he starts leaning towards one and is like, well, I really think I'm going to go there and I really want to start making steps to join this school. Then the other school is going to start throwing everything they have at him. They're going to be hitting him up with the best offers. They're going to try to make it seem like this school over here is not the best option. And so that's exactly what the devil does. When we are truly, truly in this spiritual warfare, that's when the devil is like, oh no. That's when the devil freaks out and just goes after you. But we can't get discouraged by that because I see it as if the devil's not going after you, if you're not getting attacked, then clearly you're in the place that the devil wants you. And that's not where we want to be. If you are comfortable and like, if you're just too comfortable in the place that you're at, then are you truly in the place that you like want to be, that you should be in? The more we strive, the more we go for Christ, the winning team, the good side, the more we get attacked. But that's just because he's afraid. That's because the devil is in this. He's in this survival mode. He's seeing you and he's like, oh no, how can I stop him from being the best version of himself? When I'm doing what I should be doing, I'm allowing Christ to completely lead my way, and I am falling in love with this rhythm of Christ and flowing in him, the devil is just going to try his best to mess up that rhythm, to throw anything that he can, whether that be with like relationships of mine, whether that be him bringing up old wounds, whether that be him just in any way throwing whatever he can do to throw me off this rhythm of Christ. Just because I know that the dude that asked me today is going to be watching this. So, I won't mention your name, don't worry. Today, like, you text me today, you asked me, why is this? And it's hilarious because today I was driving to work and I experienced this, like, the same aspect of what you're talking about. Because these last 2 weeks have been almost phenomenal for me. Like, of course, I've had my falls and everything like that, but I truly, truly am falling in love with, like, this rhythm of Christ. And I feel as though he's right next to me and we are moving together and we're getting in sync, and he's giving me the graces to be more disciplined than I've ever been. And just every aspect is going really well. And today while I'm driving to work, this thought, like, I've been working on my confidence. I've been working on my mindset of what am I thinking about throughout the day. And I was driving to work, and one of my past wounds, one of my mess ups that, like, in particular, just not to get in too deep, but one of my things I really regret, like with another person, I hurt someone, and that from however many years ago came back and just threw me off guard, and like it hit me and I was like, oh no. And automatically I went straight to a negative mindset, and I was like, I'm a terrible person. I'm right back where I was. Like, within, like, seconds, I was feeling really good, and the devil just, like, threw that in and just, like, wrecked my whole mindset. And then I was like, wait. Take a breath. Pay attention to that. Okay. I'm on a good path. This is why the devil is trying to mess up this rhythm. Is because I am on a good path. Because I am now recognizing Christ right next to me. And so the devil's like begging for attention. He's begging. He's like, no, pay attention to me. I don't want you paying attention to this Christ guy. Because then once you start truly paying attention to Christ, then nothing can stop you. And that's not what I want. Because the devil wants your attention. The devil wants you to follow him. So it's almost flattering that, like, you're experiencing these struggles because the devil wants you so badly, and he's just like doing whatever he can to destroy your life because you are on the right path. So just trust in God in that you are on the right path. Peace out.